I think I got a cold or something. I think. Not entirely sure. Ah. Either that or it's like a byproduct of becoming Santa or something. I don't know. Right, I know I'm early. I know I'm early. But yeah. Ed Frosted. Yep, I'm early. I did say I know I'm early. I'm early, but there's a reason for it, of course. In case you can't, in case you haven't tweaked on yet. Um, yeah, like I said, I've had like I've had a weird day. I think it might have something to do with the whole thinking I might have a cold thing. So I got a runny nose, and I really don't want it to leak into my mustache. But I think that might be the cause of this weird kind of like cold feeling that I've got. Barely heard you. I came in right after you finished. I have no idea what it's. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Yeah. I think I got like a cold or something. Um, but it might not be that. It might literally be the stuff that's in my beard and in my hair. Because what happens is you apply it, it dries, and then it becomes a kind of a powder, which kind of like reflects light, which means that it makes the kind of white color, I guess, happen. But because it's a powder, and it's on my face, I'm basically breathing it in every now and again, which I think is just irritating my throat a little bit. Either that or my nose is still leaking and is still leaking into the back of my throat. One of these two things is happening. I don't know. But yeah, it's very effective, this stuff. So I have one hair sticking out. My beard. So yeah. It's very effective, this stuff. It does look like fairly convincing and real. But yeah, I didn't want to waste this, Oh my god. I didn't want to waste this because it took a while. It took an hour to apply it properly. This is 2 coats. I've had 1 coat in the past, and it worked pretty good. It looks good on. Well, yeah, it looks fairly realistic, and I like it. It's not super white. Like when I hold up something white, it basically does look a bit. It looks really grey compared to it. Like when I filmed the Christmas video, I basically it doesn't really work on camera so good. I don't know. It still works. It just doesn't work very super great on camera. So yeah. I think it's because my hair is basically very. It's the dark parts of my hair are really dark. Like they're near black. I've got brown hair, but it's more reddish brown. You know, but it's really dark reddish brown. Except for like certain parts of my of like this part of my beard, like this part of my beard, and my mustache are all kind of ginger. Like they're way more ginger, and anybody that's met me in person will say this. Like is a thing. I don't know why I can't get it to show up on camera, but it is like that. I don't get it. Um, but my head hair is very dark reddish brown, and so is my lower beard. But everything in this mid area on my face is slightly ginger, so it's a little bit more ginger than regular, and it kind of just show in the. It kind of does show like slightly through it, but it's not like super. Yeah. This stuff is really weird because it basically made my hair look wet, and then it solidified. It's very strange, which is annoying because I've got an itch right here, but I don't want to scratch it in case it basically destroys the color or something. I don't know. It's very weird. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to waste this because this took like an hour to put on for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes of filming. So I basically was like, I'm gonna have a little live stream, see if anybody wants to film me to film anything in particular, like extra maybe. Annoyingly, it started raining outside just when I came into my office, so um, it won't really affect this so much, but it will affect it a little bit. I'm not entirely sure what will happen. Basically it needs soap to get it out. You need soap and water. I don't know what will happen if you just had rainwater, but I'm guessing it's not going to be good. How does it feel on your face? My beard hair, it feels just like beard hair. It feels like beard hair. It feels like slightly stiff beard hair, but it doesn't feel like it's super. It doesn't feel super solid. However, my head hair, like I said, I'm a bit scared to touch it because it's not very springy. It's very solid feeling. It's very weird on the head hair, but that's because it's thicker hair, I'm guessing. I don't know, but as you can see, it looks kind of wet, but not wet at the same time. I don't know. I couldn't put the Santa hat on. I wanted to try, but I just basically it sat on my head, and then I realized that it would kind of like it could disturb the hair, and I won't be able to ever get it to stick back down again if I did disturb the hair. So, yeah. But this is it. I think it looks good. You can kind of see my regular color showing for a little bit, and a little bit at the back. But yeah, Damon actually helped. It's only one coat on the back of my head, but I don't know. I don't know how well that turned out. You know. I can see it in the preview right now. It looks kind of. It looks. It basically is like it's pretty white on my beard, and then as you go further back, it looks a bit. I don't know. Fasu. What happened? New look. I filmed the Christmas video. I know it's late, but whatever. I filmed the Christmas video, and basically this took a while to apply. I was going to do this for a party. I was going to do this for a Christmas party, but the party got cancelled last minute. So basically, I was going to use this all night, but yeah, I only used it for like a 10-minute video, and I wanted to see if anybody wanted me to film anything. Although it's going to have to be just something that I can do in my office. While I'm like this at the moment, because like I said, it's only for a little while. It's only until I go back in the house and have a shower. So yeah, you've got like a limited time. So yeah, do you still this look? I don't know what that means. You look good. I like a cooler Santa. You look like a cooler Santa. I am Santa. I am a son of Santa, so that makes sense. But yeah, I'm hoping that this is how I look in like 20 years. Hopefully sooner, but what are you going to do? Because I'm not entirely convinced that I'm going to be around for 20 more years, but whatever. Well, yeah, that's the point. I basically was Santa for a video. And no, I'm not. I will say that I was wearing a different color shirt the last time I did the beard thing, and it didn't show up, the dust, but I don't know, it's not really coming out on camera. It does kind of when I stretch it out like this, but yeah, you can kind of see that the dust it does like come off, but very slowly. It doesn't really transfer on other things besides fabric, because I fell asleep at my buddy Dave's when I did this at my buddy Dave's, and I fell asleep on his sofa. And granted, it was just the beard, but nothing transferred. So it doesn't really transfer once it's totally dry. So yeah, I just enjoy the time we have you around before you go. Hopefully that made any. I don't know if you mean that in general or if you basically mean like in this live stream, but yeah. I mean that's the life lesson. That's a thing with most people. You just have to enjoy them while they're here, because you never know when you or they are going to leave. So yeah. Do you draw something or just talking in this live? What? This is kind of a live filming thing. I'm basically I want to film something while I'm like this. Before I'm not like this anymore. So yeah, I'm not drawing anything right now. In general, I meant. Yeah, I know. I get it, I think. Right. We've got a few people watching. I'm tired again. Ugh. I already do think I've got like a cold or something. By the way, my Santa suit came with some really shitty fake glasses, and they look terrible. I was going to put them on. I was going to use them, but they look really bad. So I ended up using my glasses, and hopefully that works in the video. But yeah, I'm going to edit that tomorrow. That'll be fun. Maybe. Oh yeah, we've got to start changing my name on things because it's still probably on Santa tubs on everything. What's your plans in New Year to in this whole year? I'm going on vacation, like my first proper vacation. Um, for like 4 or 5 years, so that's something. Since 2019, yeah, 4 years, yeah. Um, but yeah, that's it. that's the next thing I'm looking forward to. Apparently something's happening in February, maybe. I don't know what that is, but yeah. I got to stop yawning. I'm sorry. I think that's actually the thing I was supposed to go to in at Christmas to do this was actually the thing that I'm going to. It's basically been postponed, so it's going to be a Valentine's Day kind of party instead of being a Christmas party. But I don't know what I don't know how I'd use this for that. So yeah. But yeah, no, that's it really. Well, I might post it, but I basically for patrons and basically release it at for Christmas in July, maybe. So you'll be able to see it if you're a patron, but I'll release the video properly in July. But I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe not doing that. I need to be convinced. I think if I got a good reason. Oh my God! Shut up. If I got a good reason to basically post it sooner, then I will. For everybody. But I have 2 Christmases a year. I have a Christmas in July, and I have we have Christmas at regular time. So yeah, in your birthday month. It's funny. My brother is a July thing. There's a lot of like summer babies. I don't know why that is. I was born, of course, in September, because, like I said, I'm part of the Son of Santa Club, meaning that I was basically, my mother wanted me as a present for Christmas. She wanted a son for Christmas. Um, so you know what that means. Anyway, try not to think about my mother doing things like that, but Santa, I'm okay with. Just I can't imagine my mother. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. To be a son of Santa, you usually have to be the first child, if not the only child, and you have to be born in September. Um, and your family has to celebrate Christmas and have Father Christmas as being part of that kind of tradition. It's a thing. And of course, you have to slightly resemble Santa or Father Christmas, however you want to call it. And I think I fit the bill. So yeah. You may think I'm joking, but like this is actually a thing. But there is actually a thing. The Sons of Santa are actually a thing. But yeah, it sounds like a biker gang. It would make an awesome biker gang. I have 2 of those conversations down. What? Conversations down? Stop with the yawning. Oh my god. Condition. Yeah. The only problem is that my biological father, not Santa, I do slightly resemble him. Slightly, very very slightly. I do take after my mother mostly, um, but I think that might just be a fat thing, Chubby, chubby adults, chubby adult men usually resemble their mother more than their father because just that's just the way that feminine features are more rounded and stuff. So basically, on the face. So if I shave my beard and my mustache, I kind of look a little bit like the man version of my mum, and that's weird. But if I basically use like Face App or something to age myself up, then I look like my biological father, which is weird. It's very, very strange. Plus, I have got comments from like my mum's friends and stuff that say, "Wow, he looks just like my dad." And it's like, I don't see it. Condition. So you have 2 of those conditions down. Okay. Yeah. How many did I say? Was it just the 3? I don't know. Yeah. But I mean, I'd like to think that I mostly resemble my dad, which is Santa. And I'm not crazy, okay? I'm not crazy. I know that the whole Father Christmas Santa thing is kind of not real, you know? But there are a hell of a lot of guys out there that look like Father Christmas, that look like Santa, which is thankful because I love those guys. My buddy Ian, for example, is a very sweet guy and he looks just like Santa. It was the 3. Yep. Well, I'm now an only child. I was the firstborn. I was like I'm the oldest, um, and now I'm an only child since my family is like disinherited my brother, and I was born in September. And what was the other one that I said? Oh, I kind of look like Santa. So yeah, especially now. So yeah. I believe you. I don't think you're mad. I love those guys as well. Well, it's just an instant head turner, you know. Guys that look like Santa, just an instant head turner, and they I notice them more and more. I don't think there's more of them. I seem to notice them a lot more recently. You know, I think it's because basically I'm becoming more friendly and more approach. I'm personally more approachable to them. I don't mind walking up to a Santa and basically just saying hello to them and stuff. So I don't think it's more of a case of there are more of them. I literally just think that um, I'm noticing them more. You know, because as when I was younger, I kind of I did notice Santas and stuff. Um, but social convention basically tells you to be more with the people that are more your age. You know, it's kind of weird for like a 20 something to kind of like go for a much older man like Santa. You know, but then basically you kind of, as you get older, you kind of realize that that's bullshit. So like yeah. Also my partner, um, he was in his 30s when I met him, and basically we we became an item, and he now looks sort of like Santa. And also I saw his dad before his dad passed, and if he turns out anything like his dad, then he's going to be a Santa. So yeah, which is really funny because he is a carbon copy of his dad. So yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, when you're younger, you don't. I wouldn't worry about like the whole social conventions of being with people that are, you know, your own age and stuff. It's really not that big of a deal. Just general advice for anybody that's like sensitive to that shit. It's like if you're attracted to older dudes, then like go for it. I don't really have any experience being attracted to younger guys, you know, apart from, you know, once I get to know them, because I'm more attracted to personality. The Santa thing is kind of a head turner. It's not really, you know, it's kind of like an Australian accent. I don't really know why it's attractive to me, but like it's just one of the head turners. It's, you know, I got basically three main major head turners: Australian accents, guys that are shorter than me, and Santa. It's basically those are my three main head turners, and these are just general attractions that I don't really have an explanation for. I just am attracted to these things, and yeah, and I'm bisexual, so basically it's the same thing with women. I basically don't really have a type, but I do have head turners. You know, women that are shorter than me and are petite, redheads, and women that can basically like hold large, heavy things. Basically, what I'm saying, it's like construction equipment, basically, or like big weapons, big guns or something. Um, so yeah, I don't know what it is about, you know, tiny, strong women that are holding giant battle axes, or like or a redhead that's got like construction helmet on, and, you know. So yeah. Oh, and there's a thing for both sexes. If they can cook or if they give me food, I basically will love anybody that gives me food. But that's basically because I'm a dog slash pig. So yeah. So those are my main things. But generally, I'm attracted to personalities, good personalities, nice personalities, people that are generally like caring, you know, people that I feel like give a shit about me and themselves and other people, and animals and all that stuff. Basically, I'm generally attracted to like those people. It doesn't really matter what you look like, and if you give me food, then bonus, you know. But those are my head turners. Yeah, those things are my head turners. Those are the things that basically get my attention. If you know, straight away, as opposed to getting to know somebody. You know, and these things can be basically be negated by an absolutely terrible personality. So it's a thing. Um, I am, but my hubby is younger. Okay, like younger guys, I just find it really harder. I found it really hard to be attracted to somebody that's younger than me. Not impossible, because for example, Itchy's younger than me, and like very attracted to him. He's adorable. Banner Fox too. But yeah, it's like I'm attracted to many younger people. It's just that like there is an age limit. You know, basically, I find it incredibly difficult to get attracted to anybody below the age of 20. You know, it's 21. Like 22 is pushing it even a little bit, but yeah, I find it incredibly hard to get attracted to, because it's mainly because they haven't got their life figured out yet. You know, they haven't got what they're attracted to figured out yet, because basically what I thought that I should be attracted to at the age of 21, and I went for these things. um, you know, I acted on these feelings, well, these opinions, these society opinions, basically is completely wrong, and it was completely almost the opposite, you know, of what I was actually attracted to. So essentially, yeah, it's kind of like I don't want somebody that thinks they're attracted to me just because they're in a group which is basically pressuring them to be attracted to me. Also, it's, you know, below 21, it's kind of like an iffy situation anyway. I found that anybody that below 21 and above 18, just want to point this out, above 18, that thinks that they're attracted to me, has been kind of scummy and kind of a little bit trying to bait me into getting into trouble, you know, or straight up lying, uh, again, to try to get me into trouble. And I know people that have been like actually victims of this shit, and it's just a thing. It's just it's painful, to think that this is actually a thing that happens a lot. You know, it's kind of bad. I know I've got two friends, two friends who basically have been kind of like baited into like basically having to spend prison time because they were conned into looking at or downloading files from people that they thought were of legal age, but turned out not to be, and then like, you know, had like a spat with, which ended up with them being reported to to the police. You know, it's a whole big thing, and it's just it makes you very distrustful of that whole demographic after that. It's like, ugh, it's a shame, but yeah. Australia, it has a head turner accent, aren't they? The Australian accent, it's not just any Australian accent, you know. Um, it is specific. Like I've just binge watched Bluey. I wouldn't say binge watch. It's been on in the background, but I've watched Bluey, right? And I'm very attracted to the dad in Bluey. Um, and he's got an Australian accent, of course, and I'm okay with that. I think it's just that because it's a very, very slight Australian accent. Everybody's got a very slight Australian accent, you know, in Bluey, and it's a whole big thing. I don't know why. It's just I'm attracted to that kind of very slight one. If it's way too dialed up, it becomes a turn off. It's very strange. It's like I think it's because it becomes hard work because you have to decode what they're saying. You know, it's like the people that have extreme accents in general. You know, like you know, the Scottish accent is charming, but it will grate on you. You know, it's hard to discern these accents, especially if you're not from that region, because your brain is having to do extra work, and that irritates you subconsciously. It's not a conscious thing, but you eventually just become irritated that you have to talk to this person, because essentially you have to decode what they're saying all the time in your head, and it's like, it's painful. So yeah, it becomes kind of a turn off if it's like a super strong accent. I don't know. I know I'm kind of the same way, except I like guys. Oh, you talking about the my preference, my female preferences? Okay, but with it's the same, but with dudes. Right, I get it. I'm more into older guys, but there's something about my hubby never felt this way towards anyone before. I get it. But well, yeah, it's like if you're very attracted to a personality, then you will really like you'll overlook a bunch of your usual preferences. You know, they become basically these things and my partner. You know, it's basically I'm attracted to these things and my partner. Yeah, it's a thing. Um, like Damon is taller than me. He's my partner. Damon is taller than me and is he's got a very nice personality, and he does give me food. And he's turning into Santa, so he does tick a lot of the boxes. But there are things about him that I didn't think I would find attractive that I do find attractive. So yeah. Bluey, my nephew, is obsessed with it, and I'm also attracted to Bandit. Yep, Bandit. That's his name. It's the name of Bluey's dad. Thank you. We're talking about Bluey again. Hey, it just came up. It just came up in conversation. It doesn't have to, but yeah. Hello, folks. Glad you are here. Well, I'm glad. I'm also glad that Ed's here too. But you know, he's basically just been talking to me, and I basically came on because I wanted video suggestions, because I don't want to waste this, and I don't know what video idea. I don't know what else to film, so I was kind of gonna do just a directed by you filming thing, on here, uh, while I'm like this, because this took an hour to apply. Granted, it was because it was trial and error. You know, I've never applied 2 coats before. I just did the one quick coat, which did take 20 minutes. So yeah, but I applied 2 coats to my beard and to the front part of my hair. Although the back part doesn't really seem to have done. It doesn't seem to have done that much. And the video that I filmed, it took less than 15 minutes to film. So essentially, I didn't want to waste this. This was originally meant for a party, so I was obviously going to wear it throughout like a multi-hour party event. So yeah, that's why I'm on here doing this live stream early. So yeah, I know I have to keep explaining this, but whatever. Oh my god, my nose just threw up at the back of into the back of my throat. Plus the dust from this stuff, I think, is getting to me. So yeah. Anyway, Damon seems nice. He's awesome. He's lovely. You know, I can't think of a flaw. I can't think of flaw of his that I dislike. You know, I can think of flaws that he has, but none that I dislike to the point where it would bug me. You know, especially since I wear glasses a lot in the house now, which is great because he seems to want to try to get things in my eye. And I have told him many, many times that it's okay if you have an eye patch fetish. I can just get an eye patch. You don't have to poke my eye out to basically, make me wear an eye patch. I will just wear an eye patch. It's kind of a running joke that we have because basically, we'll be cooking something and then it will somehow get sauce in my eye, or something that we're cooking in my eye, or he'll get we'll just be doing something. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. For some reason, he wants to poke me in the eye with just like various things. An umbrella. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what he hasn't poked me in the eye with. But yeah, it's crazy. And no, not his penis. His penis has not poked me in the eye. However, he has accidentally come in my eye more than once, and that's fun. Just so we're getting that out of the way, because I know that that's what you were thinking, crazy people. So yeah. Oh my god! Shut up. I can try and give you a suggestion if you like. I'm game. I'm game. I did say that at the beginning. I don't know if you forgot or not. I don't know. Your hubby tries to poke you in the eye. Really? So yeah. I'm just trying to think of Damon's faults. He's got OCD, but that's kind of cute in a way. But it does make everything becomes more complicated because basically I can't do anything a lot of the times because I'm terrified that I'm going to do it wrong. Because when I load the dishwasher, and sometimes I turn I do the dishes and stuff, and then Damon will come and do it again. He'll reload the dishwasher because I didn't do it right. Even though I know how dishwashers work and I know how to put the dishes in, and they're always clean when I just do the dishes myself. So I don't get it why he has to do it, but I do because he's got OCD and he has to put them in a certain way and in certain orders and all that stuff. I get it. So yeah, that's annoying. Things like the OCD thing. So yeah. Or like I'm not taking the decorations down. He'll do that when he's ready. Mainly because I don't know where everything goes in the box of decorations. The Christmas ornaments and decorations have to go in the box a certain way, so I let him do that. But it does make it seem like I'm really lazy, and I hate that, especially when we've got company. It always makes it seem like I'm just letting him do all the things. I mean, it's not that way at all. It's just that if I do things, I'll do them wrong. So yeah, I've probably forgotten. What have you forgotten? Oh, that's a stupid question. But yeah, any video ideas, guys? I'm here to be directed by you. I'm here to be directed by you. I do have a little cold. I think this feels more like a cold than it does anything else at the moment. So yeah, I don't think it's dust or anything. Dust. But also, Panafox, if you're still here, what do you think? I really do wish I could make this permanent. I had a blast. I've been really enjoying looking like this. It's so nice. It feels so right, you know. Sadly, we're going to have to work with whatever we have in this office. So yeah. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's raining outside right now, and I don't know what that would do to this, because it does require like soap to get this stuff off. It says you know it basically is slightly water resistant, but I don't know. He's a psycho. I can't remember exactly how he says it, but I just I've got it slightly playing in my head. I think he just says that, doesn't he? He's that guy's a psycho. Oh my god. My dad you're talking about, okay? And he doesn't sneak into houses, he's invited. But yeah, we're gonna have to work with whatever I've got in my office, because like I said, it's raining outside. It started raining. I came into the office with the intention that you know I was going to do this, and also the intention that I could go into the house and get anything I wanted. However, once I got into my office, about 5 minutes after I got into my office, it started to rain. It's actually fairly heavy rain. It's not leaking in the leaky patch in my roof, so that's something. Well, he shook into my apartment to drop off my niece presents this year. Snook, he snook into your apartment. Snuck into your apartment. Snook. Is that just one? Oh, I don't know. Dyslexia. It's fun. Yeah, but again, he was invited, right? Also, like he breaks in to leave presents. And it's not even breaking in. It's just entering, isn't it? Because a break in or a robbery kind of implies that they force their way in. Because that's the whole point of like a break in is breaking and entering. And he doesn't usually break things. He's magic. He basically he can pass through ceilings and shit. That's what I've been told anyway. Yeah, so he entered your apartment. That's different. Anyway, yeah, Panafox, do you like it? Do you like Santa Tubs? I really, really like it. I really do. You can have your opinion. I won't be hurt if you don't like it. I don't like how it turns out on camera, on this camera, because this camera slightly, it doesn't do it a lot, but it does like to white out my skin a lot. I'm not usually this pale, okay? I'm not this pale in real life. I'm just not. It's just that you can kind of see it in the shadows that I'm not this pale. It's just the way that the camera white balances. It's terrible. So it doesn't really show up so good on this camera. It does. It shows up slightly better, like on that camera. But yeah. My brainstorming not working. I need to think of suggestions. I need to know what we can work with in your office. Well, me. Oh, don't do that. I'm trying not to touch the face. I know it's fairly robust. It's fairly kind of like set in to the hair, but you know, it's just I'm trying not to touch it as much as possible. Wow, is that really white just there? Because that feels very solid. That part. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I've got my pipes. I've got me. I can't really wear any hats. That's the problem. That's one problem. Um, oh, is it? Is this? Does this still have like power? It does. Spooky red light. That's slightly Christmassy. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I can be shirtless, not shirtless. I could do various things. So yeah, you got options. You do still have options. It's just fucking typical that it started raining. So yeah, anything that either one of you comes up with, I don't mind filming a quick video. Although I am like running out of time because I'm getting like hungry again, and I'm getting like a little bit tired. Well, I'm a lot tired. Like I said, I think I've got like a cold or something. So yeah, shirtless. Yeah, I don't mind this t-shirt, but it'll probably be a shirtless video. Plus, that would make the it might make the beard stand out a little bit more, I guess, or it would blend in with my skin again. I don't know. It will definitely on this camera. It's got a little stand. This light is cool. I do like this light. It's got a magnet on it, so I'm trying not to put it in front, like too close to the computers and stuff. Although it doesn't, apparently that doesn't like mean anything. This phone, my flip phone, I'm gonna disconnect you, has some very powerful magnets in it, especially on the sides, in the corners. I don't know why this is a thing. I think it's because of speakers. I think it's just really powerful speakers. It's got some quite powerful speakers and microphones and stuff. They use magnets. I'm guessing that's what it is. Shirtless dance. I'm not dancing. You can't make me dance. I don't dance. But yeah, what's really cool is that there are a bunch of screws in the wall that hold up the um, ugh, it holds up the wood paneling. So there's a bunch of screws on the wall. So I can literally just put it on one of the screws. Where's the one behind my chair? So it can go there. And it can be like a backlight kind of thing, which is kind of cool. However, it's an LED, which means that when I'm filming stuff, it gets this weird streaky effect with the light. So what are you gonna? I don't know what to do with that. So it's almost perfect for filming, but sometimes it only does it sometimes. Only sometimes does my camera do that. But yeah, how much power do you have? 2. It's got a little light on the back of it that says how much power it's got. Belly rubs is easy. Can do that. Like sitting down, standing up, all that jazz. It's harder than you thought. What is with this one hair? Let's go under the bed. It doesn't want to. Ugh. Sitting down belly rubs. A little bit harder to do, but it's not impossible. Okie dokie. You want to make it easier for me? I don't mind standing up. I wouldn't have suggested it otherwise. Oh, it does stick to my desk. Sweet. That's kind of cool. I really wish it wasn't raining. I have my old Santa suit. My Santa suit still fits as long as I don't like move much. Which for a belly box squishing video was a bit hard, but nothing exploded, so that was good. So for the box, of course, I squished the box. It's a very simple video. The rain sounds. I don't know how much they would be picked up by the camera. Yeah. I don't know. I don't mind trying. I think I've filmed with the in the rain before, and I don't think it was picked up much by the camera. But I mean, I could try. I could try to boost it in the edit. I guess I don't know. Yeah. I'm just thinking about lighting. I'm sorry. That's the reason why I was being quiet, was because I was thinking about lighting. Because then I can kind of put this like behind me, turn the big light off, and then see how that looks. Let me just see how that looks. Island of style. Oh. Okay, that is a bit too spooky, and I can see all the crap that's on my like ceiling and shit. The backlighting effect doesn't really work so much. I need something here. It'll probably work better with the camera. Well, it's great. I like to make things look interesting. The camera doesn't know what to focus on. See, can you see the lines, the patterning that's happening? Let me see how this will look on camera, on this camera. You getting dimmer? Yeah, the camera is a bit too good on this. You can actually see my skin through the dye. It does look like it's got a bit of paint on it. Yeah, it does that. It's not doing this on this camera. It's not doing it on this camera. That's kind of cool. I'm glad that it's not. It's an iPhone X something, an iPhone 10 something. It's just the case. So it's a very, very strong case. Yeah, it's just a strong case. I swear it's getting dimmer. It's not cool. Don't do that. Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing that the lighting is a bit. It was going to be so awesome, you guys. Wow. So you can kind of perceive it if you move it. Creepy. You know, you can tell the flashing. Well, that's a bit of a shame, but I get it. It's got a mega beam mode where it turns all the LEDs on except for the red ones, because it's got a white light and it's got a warm light and stuff. This little light is really cool. It's really awesome. Just a shame about that. Yeah, it's a shame, but we can still get on with the filming, I guess. Anybody got any other suggestions for the filming? Or are we just going to do the belly play thing? Got to figure out where I'm putting the camera. Should I just stand it up and actually have this? Well, no, because you can't get my belly in that way. So I'm just figuring out where to put the camera this time. I mean, I have a tripod just there, but it's covered in spider webs. I might be able to put it in my hat. This thing's so cool. I use it as an emergency light as well, just in case the power goes out. Anyway, yeah. Are you gonna fall on the floor if I put you in the hat and use you as a tripod? Are you gonna fall on the floor? No. Yeah, I've got the hat. And if I put the camera in the hat, then I can hang it up. But it's not obeying me. because that's almost perfect. You can slightly hear the rain. I just have to be sitting slightly over here. You have very sensitive hearing. Well, it kind of depends on what like the camera can actually pick up. Didn't I do this before? And we found out that I can just put the camera here on the desk. If I basically scrunch myself up in this corner. I feel like this was a thing that I've done before. Do what you're gonna do. I don't know. I'm just trying not to. I'm not trying not to waste too much time. So I'm trying to get my belly in the frame is the problem. And the problem is that my belly is quite large. Like this gets my belly in the frame and the lower half of my beard. Unless I really like slouch. Like that. So this works. This works for at least one shot. I'll take the shirt off. I'm glad you like the large belly. Right, so any direction or anything for this one shot? I'm going to do at least a couple of minutes maybe. But just belly rubbing, a little bit of shaking, some like tapping maybe. I don't know. That's what I'm going to do. But I will read the chat as it happens. So I will try to do that. There might be a little bit of a delay, but you get it. You get it. Anything else from this angle? It's down. It's very low angle. Anything else? Probably a bit more than a couple of taps. Should I do it from like the camera angle, like here? Move you just a tiny bit. So now the camera is about the same as you, I think. Now I'm centered. Right, so rub it a bit more than taps. Got it. Any other suggestions would be great, especially while I'm filming. Basically, I won't be able to say anything, but yeah, because I'm trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep the audio clear, but I will be able to read it. It's just on my screen, just here. So yeah, the angle that I had before was quite low. It was like from here, from this angle, kind of at belly button level almost. But yeah, I think we'll do this, and then we'll do one standing, maybe. I don't know where that's going to be from, but I didn't take my shirt off all the way, by the way. I stopped filming because I didn't want to disturb the hair some more. I do that for when I stand up. Oh, that's creepy. Felt like something was crawling on my back then. It's just the label for my shirt. So where's the easel? Ugh. Hiccup, really? Where's the... Huh. That's going to be a problem. I'm wearing my giant underpants. I've decided to do almost a full body shot. Just means I have to hold on to the underpants. Underpants. It does. Unfortunately, the light is a bit too intense. And now it's non-existent. And the bug zapper's going off. That's not very ASMR-y. Okay, things are going wrong. So I'm just messing with lights now. It's a little bit fun. Okay, what is the deal with the bug zapper? Okay, that's a bit creepy. The scan lines on my... Yeah, it's happening on here too. Everything's going wrong. It's not really going that wrong. I'm just I'm kind of experimenting when I should just be like filming. It's not really... Right, I'm trying to take my shirt off. I think it's okay. The scan lines are going to bug me. I don't know why they suddenly started. And now the phone's moving. I need to find something I can stick in front of the camera so that it basically won't fall over. It's not doing it now. Hey. So for this one, I'll just be doing just the regular stuff. I know the lighting looks a bit weird. Trust me, it'll work. And we'll be switching back in just a second. Hey, Roscoe. You want a Santa stare, really? Let me get this right lighting right. Hello. What do you think, Roscoe? Do you like it? Do you like the... You know, this is very atmospheric itself, on camera anyway. Holy shit. So I don't know if you can tell, but there's a leakage just there. So now I've got to deal with that real quick. And now the lighting's really crazy in there. Okay, now we've already got stuff going wrong all at once. Okay. The lighting has been dropped, yeah, well. Just soaking up the water that's coming through. Right. Yeah, this lighting might not work. As you can see from, it's kind of like doing the thing. Yeah, the lines. I know. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. Sometimes it does it. Sometimes it doesn't. I can't have the... It's a bit better. Although it does wipe me out a lot. And there's different lines. For fuck's sake. You are basically... If I put the main light on, though, it's gonna just it's gonna white out everything. Yeah, you can't see my face on the camera. I know you can, but the camera can't. That's why I'm trying to come up with solutions. It's a bit better, but it's still very, very faint. Hmm. I just really like this angle. I'm working on it, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm working on it. That's a bit better. Kind of. Well, actually, I'm after this. I'm going to be going in, eating something, and then I'm going to have a shower. uh, no, that was a mistake. Do not wipe your nose. So yeah, I would, but I'm tired and I'm hungry. Son of a bitch, it went out again. Yeah. You want to see the bottom of my belly? Well, you're going to have to wait for the video to come out. Again, you're going to have to wait for the video to come out. Well, as long as someone's liking it. Right. I've done all I've done sitting down, I've done low angle sitting down, high angle sitting down, and I've done standing up. So anything I'm missing? I can't believe that started leaking again. That's crazy. Anything I'm missing at all? We got it. Cool. I can't just sit down, can I? Oh my god. You think of anything I'm missing, and I'll be right back. Oh, come on. Do I only have giant underwear now? It seems a while ago I didn't have giant underwear. But yeah. 7 people watching, really? I'm glad you think so, Dylan. It's I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically just kind of like paint in stuff. It's paint in hair colorer, and it is very effective. Although I think it's lost some of its effectiveness just because I've been touching it and stuff. It doesn't really transfer in anything. It basically what happens is you paint it in. So my nose is running again with the nose running. You paint it in, and as a liquid, using a brush, not a hairbrush. Like I use just a paintbrush, but you're supposed to use some kind of applicating like brush thing. I don't know. It doesn't come with it. It's really annoying, and the bottle is like £25. It's crazy. But what you do is you paint it in, and it coats the hair. Then it dries, becomes a powder that basically reflects light, and that makes it grey. Or the more that you paint into it, you basically do one coat and then you do another coat. The more you paint into it, the more light it reflects, so it gets whiter, and it does work. But it does mean that it kind of like over time it gets like dusty, like the dust comes off of your hair, or if you drink anything, it comes off of your mustache. It's yeah, it's kind of annoying going around your skin, making sure that it's not on your actual skin, because as you can see on my eyebrows, you can kind of see it, and also you can see it in the faded in parts. It's really annoying. Also, there's some on my hand that never came off. Yeah, but yeah, it does work really well. When I first put it on, it does look really really good. And it's just looking kind of grey now, but it actually looks like proper white, well, almost proper white. It never gets perfectly in because I've got very very dark hair, uh, except for the parts where basically my hair is slightly ginger, like here. It almost looks perfectly white there. But on my head hair and on here, it basically, yeah, it'll just wash off. Yep, it will. That's what I'm gonna do after I've done this. So yeah. Ugh, fuck. What? You missed everything. Almost. So it looks like there's something that sticks out really a lot here, but it's not. It doesn't stick out at all. It's just where my skin bunched up just here. There's one on the other side as well. But it only bunched up a little bit. It just looks like it's a big bump. It's not. Your headphones died. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I get one, like, face pipe shot in for Roscoe? He's got a bit quiet. Where do I put the camera for this bit? My belly's really growly. It really wants food. Can you please open your mouth? I do open. I do it when I'm talking. Oh my god. I'm gonna try to put it back. Who is this? I don't know who that is. The random open your mouth guy. Yeah, anyway, I'll get one more pipe shot in. Assuming that this pipe actually works. I don't think it has much in it. Yesterday's after dinner pipe. They're just gonna go away, I guess. Don't know what that was for. But okay. You like shirtless tubs? I'm not super fan of it, to be honest. Basically because I don't have a good skin. I don't like it. I don't like my skin. I like my fur. Which in real life you can see better. Um, but yeah, I need more fur, I think. Did Roscoe leave? So I'm guessing Roscoe just wanted me to be naked, like full body shot naked wise, I guess. I just I don't really know. I don't really know how to do that on camera, you know. There he is. I don't know how to be sexy on camera in that way, you know. Um, I don't know. Just need to hold up your belly. I did do that. I did do that a couple of times. It was when I sat down mostly, but I did do that a couple of times. I don't know if I did that when I stood up. When I was stood up, I don't think I did because I was trying to hold my underpants up. My underpants. I don't think there's anything in here. You haven't added any vids to your Pornhub site. Have you given up posting there? No. Why? I literally haven't done that. Only for like it's only been like a month or two, maybe 2 months. I don't know. I think it's just been for a month because basically December I've been just very busy. You know, there's lots of Christmas stuff to do. The internet has been terrible as well, so there's that. Um, I mean, I just haven't been able to upload as much as I can. Plus, YouTube takes priority because that's where I get the most feedback and stuff. On Pornhub, usually all I get is basically demands for me to do shit and just overly horny people, which is fine. That's what Pornhub is for, apart from the demanding shit. So yeah. So when I can upload stuff, it usually goes to it's usually to YouTube. But the thing is that I have like a folder of stuff that I can upload to YouTube, and a folder of stuff that I can upload to Pornhub. And basically, what it does, it goes for a filter of like once it's uploaded to Pornhub in the archive, then it can be uploaded to YouTube in as raw footage or something. So yeah, eventually the folder is going to everything that I've uploaded to Pornhub will eventually go to, will be eventually uploaded to YouTube. So that folder is becoming, increasingly small to the point where I won't be able to upload anything else to YouTube without uploading something to Pornhub. So yeah, that's how it goes. I just haven't seen any there for a while. Glad to hear it. Okay. I mean, what's wrong with YouTube? I need them on Pornhub. It's the only way I can save them. Roscoe, you have everything except for the new stuff. You basically have a hard drive of everything. I did say this on a previous stream, and I don't really want you to. I don't want you to feel basically like I'm picking on you or anything, but I do feel kind of like you're being a little bit ungrateful. It's not about that. But I mean, like, I just don't feel like why you can't be content with what you have, even for a little bit, you know, before you start basically doing this. I don't know. I mean, I'm doing this one shot is for you, so yeah. Oh shit. That didn't work anyway, because there wasn't much in there. God damn it. Oh, there was still some left in the dinky pipe. Probably gonna die again. Anything specific with the pipe that you want to see, Roscoe? I'll send you these videos if you want. fuck's sake. Gone out again. I'll see if it's got anything left in it, and then I am going to turn off the camera. Now that's it. Done. My belly is really growling. So yeah, I'm gonna have to run away, get food, and then I'm gonna shower. An hour's worth of application is gonna go down the drain. But hey, we got some good content, kind of. And yeah, by the way, the mods on my Discord need to pay more attention. And I'm not the only one that's stamping people. Basically, what happened is every 4 months, every quarter, basically, the on Discord, everybody gets unstamped. Their stamps wear off, or whatever you want to call it. And they need to basically write a message or something in the Discord server channel bouncer to basically get restamped, so that basically they don't get kicked out. Because if I don't do this, then well, we'll just get a load of bots in, and the bots will basically just clog up the server and do bad bot things that the bots do. Plus, people that usually like don't post anything or don't contribute anything, or basically are just there to just kind of like, I don't know, mine information or something. I don't know. Basically, like they leave. Some people just leave. They leave Discord and they don't come back, or they make a new account or something. So I end up with lots and lots of people offline, and then like only like 3 or 4 people online. That, yeah, it's just annoying. There's multiple reasons basically why I have to do this. So yeah, but we have mods. We have lots of mods, and essentially none of them restamp people, and I end up having to do it, and it's really really annoying because people aren't stamped for a long time. If I basically like go off and shower or eat, or I'm sleeping, or playing a video game or something, it's annoying. But yeah, I'll just quickly go do the stamping. Yep, bouncer room. Oh, it's just one person. Oh, but there's been lots of activity. Cool. Yeah, it's Zamo. I really like Zamo. I just got to quickly answer this. then I'm going to say goodbye. So, anybody got any more questions or comments, let me know. And yeah. Here we go. You need to get yourself stamped. Somebody needs to get stamped. There you go. Oh, I see. It's not hard. It's written in the description of the channel, or the bouncer channel. You know, the room that you get in when you get stamped. Right. Huh? I'm trying into a horn crazed nerd the more I get older. Everybody does. That's a thing. I can rewind those last 5 minutes for days. What? You can have the video. I can telegram it to you. Do you want it? You just got to ask. All of these clips, in fact, I can send to you. I just got off, so I got an excuse. What? I thought I've seen. YouTube. Okay. All good here. Just popping in and out between YouTube and Discord. No thanks, Tubbs, for everything tonight. So that's what it sounds like you're saying, but I guess I'm guessing because Ed's usually very, very like chill. he's not very. I've never seen him be mean ever. So yeah, I don't imagine he was saying it like, no thanks. But it just that's the way I read it in my brain head. No, no thanks, Tubbs, for everything tonight. Whatever. But no, it's not like that. Anyway, yeah. So this was fun. I might do a live stream tomorrow. Maybe editing something. Well, I've got this to edit now, so that's something. But probably won't be doing that on live stream. Probably will be doing that on here. You know, like in the day when I'm awake. Although tomorrow I do also have to do the backup. I'm trying to back up everything from my external hard drives because I do that every quarter as well. Or at least I try to every quarter. I end up doing every half, you know, usually. But yeah, it's been a couple of quarters since I've done that when I was supposed to do that. So I might do that in the day, and that could take all day. So I probably will be back doing editing tomorrow night for this, but who knows? But yeah, like I said, Roscoe, if you're still watching or if you're watching this on playback, all you've got to do is ask, and I will send you video files that you want. It's not like it's hard. Yeah. I think we're good. But yeah, I'm glad that this has been successful. It's really fun to do. However, the bottle of stuff that it takes to do this is expensive. So I can't do this all the time. Otherwise I totally would. You know me. This is a dream. I would love to basically be this all the time. But there's no way to do that. And like I don't my skin is terrible, so it will not react well to having bleach near it. So I can't just bleach my hair all the time. Otherwise, I would do that too. Um, I might try it once. I need somebody. I need like a friend or somebody that can like do it for me. I can't just do it by myself. I don't think somebody that knows what they're doing. And annoyingly, I don't have any of those friends to hand. So because I do have friends that can do hair, but whatever. But yeah, this is gonna have to go away. It's sad, but yeah. I'm not. I mean, I don't really care about the head hair stuff. It's whatever. Especially since head hair is thicker, so it's a lot stiffer. It feels like I'm wearing a hat. It's very strange. Um, but yeah, I'm glad that I grew my hair out so that I can actually do a kind of like a Santa hairstyle ish. Because my hair is like naturally wavy and curly, you know, so it kind of matches the Santa aesthetic. Because whenever you get like a Santa suit and like a Santa suit and a wig combination, you usually get like both of them together, and the wig, the beard and the fake beard and the fake wig are usually huge, and he's got like long hair and like no bald spot. Although sometimes Santa has a bald spot, it's a thing. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of the aesthetic I was going for, just natural hair, but white, and it kind of worked, kind of. But yeah, I guess that's it. Either way, this video will be edited tomorrow and uploaded the next day, probably. Shut up. Thanks, Stubbs, for streaming today. Got to remember for every 4 months on Discord. Well, there is a reminder that happens. I do like at everybody usually to tell them that this is happening. So it's not like it's not like people aren't warned and everything. And for people who basically say that they miss it or say that they're gonna miss it or something, I usually do like skip over those people. They get a permanent stamp, like Zamo, because Zamo basically, we're talking about Discord by the way, because Zamo basically keeps getting kicked out because he doesn't go on Discord that often. He has periods where he just won't go on it for months, sometimes. So basically, he sometimes can miss it. But he definitely wants to be in my server. He keeps asking to rejoin my server and stuff because he basically thinks that when he gets kicked out, that the server shut down or something. So I've restamped him permanently. So if you're in a similar situation, all you got to do is basically just tell me, and I will understand. But yeah, other than that, everybody who doesn't tell me this exception, basically, they get unstamped and then they have to restamp themselves every 4 months. But like I said, it's not like it's not a big deal. I don't kick people, I don't unstamp people because I hate them. I do it because it's just easier to do it that way. But yeah, can I get permanently stamped? You are permanently stamped, Panafox. It only applies to people who are just stamped, and people that are patrons or mods. They don't get unstamped. They are permanently stamped anyway. So yeah. unless you basically have left for some reason. I'm thinking about basically booting Jeffrey or something, but then I don't know. I don't know how we would communicate if I did that, and that's sad. 'Cause I don't know where Jeffrey is. He doesn't even check in anymore. And now I myself feel sad. Lame. I'm gonna go. Belly rubs and belly salute. I think Sanitub's belly is actually a little bit bigger, but I won't know until I let Dave measure me. I'm hopefully going to see him soon-ish, which is cool. My buddy Dave, he doesn't have facial hair, but he got COVID, and I was really worried about him. And while he had COVID, he grew a faux goatee, and it actually looks really good. But he doesn't know if he'll keep it. But I think he should. But I'm not the boss of his head. But yeah, I'll take my glasses off. Now I've got to eat without trying to get any of this in my food. I'm not crazy. I might be a bit biased, but it does suit me, doesn't it? It totally suits me. I really love this. Just gotta wait 20 years for it to be permanent. Jeff is permanently stamped. He's part of the mods and also a patron, I think. But the thing is that he's been inactive for such a long time. That's the problem. I miss him. I miss him a lot. Just a little tiny heartfelt thing before I push the goodbye button. It's really sad because Jeffrey isn't on any social media. So if anything does happen to him, I won't be able to know about it. None of us will. Because he'll just disappear one day. And that's what I'm really scared of. And I don't think he understands that when he just goes away. That I think he's gone forever. Is this just a dog thing? Because I haven't heard from him for a little while. He's gone forever. I really hope it's not the case. I really hope he's okay. I really do miss him. Yeah. Maybe he's been around all the time, and I just don't check comments that much. I don't know. I am the exception. I thought you said that I was might have misheard you. What? My hubby measures me working on my pin. Well, there are some people that get off on the measuring side of things, like the measuring and weighing thing and stuff. And like, I don't personally, because I always feel like the numbers don't match how I feel. So I don't like measuring and weighing myself. Besides, I can't hear anyway. But there are people that really get off on it, and well, Dave, I think, is one of those people. He likes to measure me and stuff. So I let him do it, and I find out myself what my measurements are that way. So yeah. But yeah, you miss him too. We all miss him. Jeffrey, if you're out there, if you're watching this on playback, I really hope you are out there. I really hope you will watch this on playback. And like, drop us a message, poke us on Discord, something. Even if it's only once a week, just let us know that you're still around, because right now it's sad. I keep thinking that you are gone, and I don't want to keep thinking that. Anyway, sorry. Big downer. I'm gonna try not to think about that too much. But yeah. I'm trying to think of anything else to say to cover up this, but to make it not such of a bummer. But yeah, I think you're just gonna have to wait until tomorrow. Toodles.